Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to go over the Grand Lenormand card of the Nine of Clubs. I'm just going to go over these three images, the main image and these two little images on the bottom. So in the main image, we have Hercules. He is fighting the Hydra of Lerna, and it's part of his 12 labors. So he's doing these 12 labors to atone for the death of his wife and 3 children. So in this one, he's under a lot of emotional distress. So this card can indicate success in the professional world. So for business-related readings, this card indicates success. However, for relationship readings, it can indicate emotional problems, emotional difficulties. This is according to the Corinne Morel book. I haven't seen that meaning in the emotional difficulty meaning, is what I'm saying, in the other books so far. But that makes sense to me. And one more thing, the crayfish. The crayfish, or the crab, whatever you want to call it, it's sent by Juno, who is a Greek goddess, right? She hates Hercules because he is the illegitimate son of her husband, Jupiter. So she sent that crab to create more problems for him. But despite all the odds, he still defeats the Hydra of Lerna. So that's why this card means success on the professional level anyway. Now, these little images, they're so much fun. I love them. I don't love this one. This one is no good, but it's kind of funny. So this is according to the book, my 1970 book, the original description, basically, like, this is the English, this is the 1970 English translation from the original meaning from I think it was 1845. This is an Asian selling figs, or I think it could be figs or dates, I can't remember. But it indicates profits, okay? However, it basically indicates selling, okay? And it's positive, like it does indicate profits. So this came up recently several times for this lady who I was reading for. She just recently got a new job in sales. So previous to this, she was an entrepreneur, she was a photographer, and now she's in sales. So this came out, and it was mind-blowing. I'm like, oh my goodness, this guy is selling dates. It makes total sense that that came up to represent your sales job. So just keep that in mind. And the only way you're going to find these extra little nuances is if you practice. Practice every day or whenever you can, just here and there, just with simple spreads, just to see how the cards communicate. So, I mean, you could practice on books you're reading to see how it's going to turn out, like a main character you could ask about, or you could practice about news stories, like real or fiction, doesn't matter. You could just on yourself practice. You don't have to wait for reading requests. You don't have to study and learn all the meanings first. I find the best way to learn these cards is to first, like, figure out a spread you're going to use, number one. So the 3-card spread is great. And then ask questions, see what cards come up, and then look in the books and see if it makes sense, right? And that's the best way to retain it, I find, at least for me. Okay, so here we have, according to the book, it's a Jewish guy who is borrowing or lending money at a high interest rate. I thought that was kind of funny. But it just basically means, like, it can mean credit card debt. It can mean being in debt or indebted to someone. Or it can mean, like, as advice, like, you have to be careful with your spending. Just be prudent with your spending. So I just thought I would share that. I thought this card is pretty cool. It's an interesting card. Of course, it represents the time period of Cancer. I think I mentioned that. I can't remember. And so, yeah, it can represent the time period of June 21st or 22nd to July 21st, 22nd. So I hope that helped, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.